Hey everyone, welcome to another LEGO Fan video. I'm your host LEGO Fan and I do fun LEGO videos. I have 10 subs video as well as cool Ben 10 videos. If you guys are new, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified of my next video. And with that out of the way, let's get started. So, last time we finished off Groot, got his head on and everything. It's working beautifully. And today we're going to be starting Ben 10. It's going to be a set of 5 videos, about 12 or 11 characters per episode. And this will be finishing off the last half of Season 3, which contains 59 characters altogether, which you can see all here. Got everything from toys to really bad senators. We got a lot of new aliens, a lot of returning characters. And it was honestly a mixed bag of episodes. A lot of them are great, a few of them can go by the wayside. So I think a lot of the bad ones are in the first half. So let's be happy that we got all those out of the way. Let's see who our first character is, and if you guys are new to this, I give you 10 seconds to guess which one of the characters said the line, as well as which one of these characters is the one that said it. So there are a few screenshots, so a few of these are not on the wiki. Though, and those two would be this one here and this one. This one actually doesn't have a name. Another thing to note, these two are separate characters and these two are separate characters. And with all of that out of the way, let's see who our first character is. So this first character has 3 different versions, and this is their first line.
Ellen, anything? Nothing.
So, which 3 characters here said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So, we got 3 different versions of him. We got his Pirate Knight form, we got his human form, and then we got his, like, puckered out form. So, this character is Alan Albright. Oh, shoot. Well, I'll just show this one. So, Alan Albright is a half-human, half-Pirate Knight hybrid, first appearing in Above and Beyond, teaming up with the other Summer Kids to take on Ben at Science Station Delta. But he got separated from Pierce once they got separated from Manny and Helen because they decided to strike out on their own. So he took on Big Ben as Big Chill by himself, and almost lost, but luckily the others showed up and chased him away. They then teamed up in the final battle and launched Ben as safe, and decided to sacrifice themselves to save others. But it turned out this was all a ploy to see if they were ready for Plumber Academy, and they were, and they all got shipped off to Plumber Academy, including Alan here. Unfortunately not Cooper, because apparently he would have discovered what it actually was. So he's able to shift between his Pirate Knight and human form so he can surf on rocks, go supernova, fire single fire blast or single jet, melt materials like metal, has super strength, immune to a metal gun, shoot heat blasts, do a double jump, form a flame shield, and he's also very fast and agile. He's smart, he has lava spit, and he can team up with Helen to form a sort of like fire tornado combo attack. He also has all the abilities of a Pirate Knight, being able to walk in fire and remove flames from an area, produce a tunnel of flames for transport, a cyclone of flames can damage nearby enemies, blast off a heat explosion like a rocket, produce a line of heat, and shoot discs of fire. However, water can put him out briefly, or a fire extinguisher. If knocked out, he turns human and is easily frightened and outspoken. Extreme cold can keep him human, and he can be blown out with a powerful gust. It's also said that he's the weakest member of the Plumber Kids. I should probably say that the second half goes from Ghost Town to the end. So, this is this character's first line. Or characters.
Nothing to report. The prisoner is secure. Copy that. Can't say I'm surprised. was that? Attention, unidentified vehicle. You're entering secure space. I will fire if you proceed.
Oh, he's gonna regret saying that. Of these characters, which one said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So that is what I am naming the Scare Guards, but they are not on the Ben 10 wiki, so I had to name it myself. I figured since they had an important role in the episode, I had to include them, even if the wiki says they aren't important. But they are an unknown species, first appearing in Ghost Town, and as my name suggests, they were in charge of keeping Scare as a prisoner, with a patrol ship monitoring the area around the sun that had Scare in it, as well as a head ship that was essentially monitoring, making sure nothing went in or out. And the guards were also stationed in the cell in complete pitch black to guard the prisoner. All were killed or presumed dead by the end of the episode. So all the guards answer to a head one, which is the one that you see here, which is the one at the patrol ship. This one pilots the patrol ship and is equipped with an arsenal of laser guns. They are also a small army and all have laser guns. In terms of weaknesses, the only one I could really think of is that they can't breathe in space, but that is really up in the air. No pun intended. Alright, next character up has their first line of this.
Odd. I could swear I heard.
I told you, Uncle Heck.
Well, there's the name right there, but of these characters, which one said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So, as you heard in that next line, that is this character here. Finally, we're getting to the return of Hex in his last villainous role, actually. Shockingly enough. He's a human first appearing in the episode Time Heals, where he heard a noise in the library that he owns, but he thought nothing of it and left the room. And due to Gwen's meddling, he became an all-seeing ruler in an alternate future, ruling with an iron fist, but Gwen managed to escape to his from his throne room into the dungeon. He went down there himself and tried to put them out forever, but he was knocked out by Ben, and after he recovered, he tried to stop Gwen from casting a time travel spell, but he failed, and, well, we don't know what happens to his alternate Hex. More than likely he was erased from the timeline, but we don't know for sure. So, he is one of Ben's most powerful aliens, most powerful villains, even if he's mostly a Gwen villain, as well as his niece, Charmcaster. So he has knowledge on magic and owns a magical library, becoming all-knowing in an alternate future. Some spells he could do include levitation, which includes water, people, and other objects, as well as a smoke version of it. He also could create an explosion with the gas version of it as well, flames that follow targets, shoot crystals, a blinding light, handcuffs that are made of magic, a shield, he could bring objects to life, he could create a cyclone, and he could transport by smoke, which can melt metal and transport others with him. He also has a target version that could kill multiple people. He also has sonic waves and a lightning blast. He also possesses the Staff of Ages. No matter what form he takes, he almost always has that on him, which is durable as it was able to deflect cannonball. He's also very agile and is a master magician and is smart. He can also deflect spells. But he's easily caught by surprise and his spells are useless when timed out, with the exception of a handful. He is also powerless without a staff and can be too reliant on Charmcaster, tending to look down on her and often underestimating her. And yes, I'm still including that as a weakness. And the older he gets, the weaker he becomes. Next character up is this one here.
Run away.
Of these characters, which one, hint hint, said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be the character quote-unquote, the Nigerian Destructor. It is an alien artifact, alien toy, whatever you want to interpret it as, that first appeared in Busybox. It was dropped by a young Nigerian, where Ben and the gang managed to locate it, and after fighting with it for a bit, it was taken away by the Vritos. The Vritos then returned to where it wreaked havoc on the place, but Ben and the crew removed its power source. Before then, it was picked up by a Nigerian themselves and disappeared with it. So it has the ability to mimic others' looks, powers, and voice, which includes morphing their hands into a weapon, which it got from Kevin, shooting metal discs, which it got from Gwen, shooting metal balls from Swampfire, shooting weapon from Spider Monkey, shooting a gun-like projectile, which possibly came from Octagon Rito, and these abilities can also be combined. And it also is a great fighter, enhanced strength and durability, the ability to rebuild itself if it's ever destroyed. It can't be hurt by mana. It can rotate its torso 360 and is accurate with any weapons it mimics. But it can be briefly ensnared in weapon, it can be smashed with enough force, and in order to do anything, it actually needs to mimic something. Otherwise, it just is a plain box, as you can see here. And it can be truly destroyed if its power source is removed. You can tell if it mimics someone also by its eyes, which just glow green. Okay, next character is this one.
Nothing.
That's all she says. Of these characters, which one said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be this character right here. Her name is Helen Wheels. Hell on Wheels. Half Cancelarian, half human, first appearing in Above and Beyond, teaming up with the Thermocus to take out Ben at the Delta Science Station. And she decides to separate herself from the group to chase the lead, where she battled Echo Echo and lost. She then teamed up with Manny to chase a new lead before finding him unconscious. And then in the end, they teamed up and chased Big Chill away and teamed up to take out Humongousaur, managing to beat him. They then were sent to Primary Academy after they decided to self-sacrifice themselves. You heard all this with Alan. It turned out it was a training mission, you know, the whole thing. I'm gonna have to repeat that two more times. So, she has super speed and a visor. She's also very stealthy, can climb/run vertically. She also has access to pyrotech gear, can form a tornado, allied with Manny, Pierce, and Alan, and I could say the same for Alan as well. She can pilot a spaceship, often it's the voice of reason within her group, is smart, can send messages through energy fields, has a laser gun, is a good fighter, is strong, is good with technology, and has the same abilities as other Canistarians, being able to produce heat and slow down time, can walk/run on water, could create water cyclones, fast kicks, create a death storm, slow down her fall speed, whip her tail, and quick reflexes. But she has the same weaknesses as other Canistarians. Her tail can be used to fling her elsewhere, can be blinded by light, can be caught under debris, not good on ice, leads dust trail, and on extreme slow-mo she can be revealed on if she slows down time. She can also be knocked out if the person or weapon is fast enough to keep up with her and is weak to sonic sounds. Next character up has their first line of this.
Yeah, buddy. Feels good to be back.
Unfortunately, that's your only scene, buddy. Of these characters, which one said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So, Cannonball, as you saw me take away, is this character right here. And that's his name, Cannonball. Now, Iberian Palarota, who only appeared in Primus battling Vilgax, managed to push him into the Codon stream, which seemingly got rid of him. So, he can roll himself into an indestructible ball which can deflect almost any attack that's thrown upon it. He also has enhanced speed when rolling up into a ball and can burrow underground. He can grab items in his ball form, is very bouncy, can grow underground, is somewhat strong, and hold people in its ball form, but he is top heavy and can be bounced back with enough force and forced into the ground with enough durability. He's also weak outside his ball form, and while he may be durable, he isn't indestructible and still feels pain. And with the special type of knife, he can be uncurled, which leaves him vulnerable for attacks. He can be hard to control at times and can be stuck due to his big size. Alright, next character up has their first line of this.
What are you doing here?
Of these characters, which two said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be the character Vulcanus. Him without his armor. And him... I'm giving you guys extra seconds here, because I don't know where any of these characters are, fun fact. And him with his armor on. So, he is a Detrovite, first appearing in the episode, and only appearing in the episode Con of Wrath, mining a Titanite planet before Bear's crew interrupted him, and after they failed to work out a deal with him, they fought, and Wrath yanked him out of his suit and forced him to give up some Titanite in order to fix up their ship. So he's one of the big heads of the alien criminal underbelly on Earth, and knows alien tech and how to use it. He also has a legally bonded contract that says he can do whatever the hell he wants to Earth. And he also has his pickaxe aliens, has a drill button, has his pickaxe aliens, has an ejection seat built into his suit, is incredibly strong and durable, a pretty decent fighter, and has his own spaceship. But he's not smart, and his armor can freeze and is pretty useless without his armor, as you can tell in the bottom photo, and can be a bit cowardly. Next character up actually says their name in their first line, which is this.
Or Lodestar. He's good too.
Of these characters, which one is Lodestar? 10 seconds. Good luck. So, Lodestar, where is he? Did he not get cut out? Yep, nope. He is this character right here. A Biot-Savaidian first appeared in Busybox to battle the Destroyer's final amalgamation form, managed to topple it, and Kevin put a gash in it. It then ripped it open so Gwen could pull out the source and kill it before he switched back after the Nigerian appeared. Then in Primus, he was used to battle the Technon robot and almost beat him, but the Iron Tricks timed out due to wanting to go back to Primus. In Vendetta, he battled Ragnarok at a storage unit but failed to defeat him and timed out when he teleported away. Then in Final Battle Part 2, he was used briefly to demonstrate the powers of the Bioids. So he's durable and has magnetism, meaning he can repel or attract magnetic objects, and enable him to catch magnetic things and toss them back. So he has magnetokinesis. No known weaknesses at this time, though I'm pretty sure you could tell based on the head that you can probably knock that away with a good shot. Next character up has their first line of this.
Echo Chamber.
Of these characters, which one said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be this one right here. Echo, Echo. A Sonorosian first appeared in Above and Beyond, used to battle Helen, and managed to do so by using the move Echo Chamber. Then in Secret of Chromostone, he used his sneeze to blow Vilgax back. So he really only had 2 brief cameo appearances. So it has the ability to duplicate itself, but unlike its other cloner, Ditto, its clones are separate and not connected. It can also unleash a sonar scream, and the size of it can vary at times. It can be It can also be done by the clones at the same time, called a wall of sound, and amplify it if connected to a metal in some way, and transfer it through tech like a phone. And his sneezes are also sonic sounds. He's also quite strong for his size and is very agile and durable. He also has very fast reactions, able to act with one of his clones actually able to catch up to Helen and jump on top of her. He can also redirect objects by his sonar screens and are loud enough to knock people back. He can perform echolocation and has a super jump and do echo chamber, in which all of his clones yell at once until the opponent is knocked out by surrounding them. But his sonar screams can damage ears of his teammates nearby and is weak to Argent's needles. Next character up has their first line of this.
Kevin, I was out shopping.
Of these characters, which one said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. I was actually debating whether or not to actually include this character, but I decided to anyways due to the fact of how significant she has a role in the story. But that would be this character here, simply known as Kevin's mom, never even actually given a name. Human first appear in Vendetta, coming home to a wrecked house after a shopping trip, with Kevin searching for her, and then proceed to tell Kevin about his father. That's all we really have on her, and that's all we're ever going to have on her. So she has knowledge on the planets and knows about Darren's and Kevin's osmosine abilities and loves Kevin even if he is mutated as he is. But she has no unique abilities of her own. That's all. Next character up has their first line of this.
It appears that you've got something that belongs to us.
Oh, it doesn't belong to anyone but a child. Of these characters, which one said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be Octagon Rito. This character right here. A Rito first appearing in Busy Box, having the same experiences as his brother and attempted to take the box for themselves, and they had to sell it, and actually managed to do so. But he decided to blast a cop on the way there, and they took it back because the box saw destruction, and it started going rampant. And so they took it back to bed and flew away, but their ship was blown up the process. And a surprise twist, he actually reappeared in Con of Wrath, starting a bar fight during which he blasted Wrath, but instead got Wrath mad as it destroyed his food. After this encounter, both he and his brother were tossed into space. So he owns a spaceship which was destroyed in Busy Box that he can pilot and store weapons in, including a wide arsenal of laser guns which he's pretty accurate with, a rocket launcher, a man disperser that could disrupt man for a brief time, and a repo boot which shocks and powers down any tech or technological beings. He can also breathe in space and is the smarter of the two brothers, is a good liar, has knowledge on aliens and alien artifacts, is somewhat agile, is durable, is a relentless repo man, and is indestructible as he can clone himself if he's ever killed. But he can be distracted by bubble wrap, is a bit of a coward, can't read alien, and tends to underestimate opponents. Okay, last character of the day, which is this one.
Yeah, I tried to warn you, but you...
Of these characters, which one said that line? 10 seconds, good luck. So that would be the character Diamond Head. This one right here. First, a Petrosapien first appearing in Secret of Chromostone twice, once when Tetrax switched to Chromostone only for Diamond Head to come out. Then Tetrax proceeded to shatter him in order to get Sugalite out, which is a character we'll get to in a later part. Later, he took Sugalite's crystal to the top of the mountain to restore all the people of Tropia. Then in Vendetta, he appeared to blast Ragnarok in Kevin's house and managed to blast him back with his own attack, but he failed to defeat him and timed out off screen. Then in Final Battle Part 1, he was used by Albedo in order to beat up Kevin, managing to knock him out and carry him to his base and getting chili fries on the way back. Then in Final Battle 2, he was used briefly to demonstrate the powers of the Bioids. So he can form knives from his hands and crystals from his back, and these crystals have been proven really sharp. Due to the fact that he's a walker crystal, he can reflect lasers and any energy-based attacks. And he's able to shoot/toss shards of crystals which can clog machines, and form a protective shield that, as well as a mini one on his arm. He also can form crystals and crystal constructs out of the ground. He is durable, he sneezes crystal shards, can form claws, can do a super slam that can form crystals, is agile, has quick reflexes, can encase people in crystal, can make himself size to transport himself like a homemade skate park, can form his hands into pikes, can appear by crystal, can levitate crystals off the ground and slam them down, can roll into a ball and shoot multiple crystals when unfurled, can form a hand out of the ground and has a super jump and super strength. But he can be shattered with enough force as well as weighed down with enough force. His diamonds can be cut with a sharp blade, and his size can be a disadvantage at times, as well as his weight, considering the fact that he's diamond and rock. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. We'll continue this into the next video, and I'll see you guys then. So long.